Sup, nerds? Let's talk.
Some days there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Some days I'm not
What's up,
myself.
everybody? Welcome back to Anime Reviews. My name is Alden, and today I'm doing, as of right now, masked characters. So it's not going to be like top 5 like as in best, it's just going to be 5 through 1, so whatever. So number 5 is Tobi slash Obito from Naruto Shippuden. So the reason he's number 5 is number 1, his mask is cool. I like the little orange when he was with the Akatsuki, and he was like, you just saw the eye, and it was crazy because the way the mask went in like a circle kind of looked like it was a cool looking mask, plus how important he is to the story. I mean, he is the story of Naruto Shippuden basically. And then just how first it went from that mask then to a different mask, then we saw his face. But while he was Tobi slash Obito, he was great. I loved well, whatever. It was just great because he meant so much to the story, and then it was just a cool looking mask. Like there's not much I can really say about Tobi, but that, I mean, he's number 5 just because of how strong he is, how cool his mask is, and basically because it's a cool looking mask. So yeah, that's number 5. So number 4 is gonna be Zero slash Lelouch, code Gias. And this anime is so good. I'm doing a review on it. So be sure to check that out. But Zero, his mask, it's not like it's a particularly cool mask. It doesn't do too much. It does do, however, when he wants to use his Gias power on somebody, it like so he doesn't have to show his face. It just like activates and like his eye. It's crazy. But then he's a great character with the mask because of he symbolizes a revolution. You know, he symbolizes resistance. He symbolizes the beginning of a new. So it's just crazy to see him go from Lelouch, you know, this teenager or whatever, to putting on the mask. Nobody knows who he is, but they know he stands for justice. And the mask's kind of cool looking. Like his outfit's kind of dorky, but the mask itself with the, you know, it's kind of cool. So that's number 4. Okay, so number 3 is Ken Kaneki Tokyo Ghoul. Now this anime I also have to do a review of, but that anime I'm probably gonna do like seasons of. But the reason his mask is so cool is just like how like dark and sinister it looks. But when you actually watch the anime, you see what he is fighting for and who he's fighting for. So it kind of gives you a different perception of him. Like when you just see wherever the picture is, when you just see his mask and him with it on, you're just like, okay, he looks like, is that not the bad guy? He has the red eye, he has the mask, you know, whatever. But it's a cool looking mask, and then it like accentuates just his one eye, and it's all red. There's not too much I can say about these characters except like how cool their mask is and how it pertains to them. And you know, Ken Kaneki's mask is crazy because it just fits him so well. He doesn't want anybody else to see anything else, just that one eye. But on the flip side, you know, when everything first popped off, he didn't want anybody to see this eye, just everything else. So I like that. I like that mask. I've been looking for that mask. So if anybody knows where I can find one, let me know in the comments below. But that's my number 3. Number 2 is Ichigo Bleach. And then obviously you can see I've got Ichigo, whatever. And yeah, Ichigo is my number 2, only because number 1 is just such a pivotal character in his anime and everything. Not that Ichigo isn't; he's the protagonist. It's all about him. But it's just when you see who number 1 is, you're gonna understand. But whatever. But anyways, back to Ichigo. His holification mask is honestly the coolest freaking thing ever. I almost cussed, but it's honestly the coolest freaking thing ever because the way he gets it, you know, I don't want to delve into the anime too much if you haven't seen it. If you have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. So it kind of works best of both worlds. But the way he gets it, and then when it appears, what happens when he gets it, and then just the look, like, I don't know how well you can see that. but just how cool it looks is honestly, it's based, like if I've never even seen the anime and I just looked up cool masked anime characters and I just saw that one, I'd be like, that has to be my top 3. It's just so cool. It's got the red stripes. It's so cool. But yeah, that's my number 2. So Ichigo, Bleach. For my number 1, Kakashi, Naruto Shippuden, and I think Boruto, but I haven't watched Boruto. I'm not gonna watch Boruto. Anyway, so Kakashi Sensei, I call him that because that's what, everybody, well, not everybody, but people, like the characters who talk to him usually call him that, unless it's like Guy Sensei or whatever. Anyways, long story short, Kakashi. His mask, like, is just like over his one eye, which is the Sharingan eye, and he has the cut through, his like face or whatever, kind of like a Yamcha looking thing, but we're not gonna get into that. But it's cool because like it's cool. I mean, his mask is just a face mask. It's not anything special, but the significance it holds for him and the significance it holds for the story, coupled with the fact that once he does this, it's on. That's what makes him number 1. I mean, I would have loved to put Ichigo number 1, but just when he goes, and you just see the Sharingan come, that's so crazy. If you haven't watched Naruto, look it up. It's a great anime. And Kakashi Sensei is one of those like unsung heroes, like one unsung characters, kind of like a Rock Lee, a Gaara, a Shikamaru for that anime. I'm probably gonna do it as of right now for unsung heroes. That'll probably be like a top 10, maybe even top 15, because there's so many. And there's so many in just individual animes, let alone, all animes. Well, not all animes, but whatever. But that's my list for as of right now. I know it's kind of short, but there's not really much I can say about the mask. How I did it was either how cool the mask was, how important the mask was, how much the character meant to the anime in a sense. I mean, I know if you look back down this list, you'll be like, Ken Kaneki was a protagonist, Zero was a protagonist, Ichigo was a protagonist, and Toby was the antagonist, basically. So, I mean, how is Kakashi, who's a supporting character, number 1? It's honestly an objective thing because I just feel like his mask, and it's just so iconic. Like, a lot of people that watch animes, they'll know who Kakashi Sensei. Like, if you're like, yo, you watch anime? Yeah. You know who Kakashi Sensei is? Yeah. Do you know who Zero is? No. Do you know who Ken Kaneki is? No. I think I've heard the name. So it's just, I don't know how to explain it. This is just my list. If I got it right, if I got it wrong, let me know in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought. Anime review coming out this Friday, so stay tuned and keep watching.